And yes.
I mean, preferably
Okay.
before entering here, but
No, I mean it's all kind of the same. All right. So
I don't have Old Biz.
Yeah.
well, you don't, but
You don't. That's okay.
okay. All right. So things we need to go over. So in terms of spots, let's see what we got. The old BIS is the old gear set you used to have for last year.
This is 730 set.
at the
With
very
the full
least, your
weapon.
ultimate
Yep.
weapon cat.
You're not even using the full weapon.
Okay. Okay, so spots. Let me see here. Okay, so Leon, your color will be yellow. Your group will be group 2, which means you'll handle yellows and blues. For that, I'm trying to think what other little things were there that would need to be covered. When we do the tank buster, you and Bell will swap. So when we do the stupid like smoke mechanic at the start, you'll take the B spot over here because Bell will take 2, just so that or no, did I have that right? Yeah, because Jin's at C. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so you will take that spot there. Trying to think what other things we have. You can honestly kind of just wing it and pull through and then see where we get. We'll work through little things as we see them.
Oh, get rid of him? Oh wait, let me find aggro real quick.
Why would you get rid of your old BIS?
Remember, it was really far up. We would stand up here before we go.
Yeah, I have to do a different opener. I realized my last hit was ghosting.
Is all good. Like I said, I expect a fair bit of deaths. But yeah, worst case scenario, just because of the difference in gear, we just may need to pot this first phase. That should, yeah. Other than that, everything else should flow pretty well. This phase, we just may need some, may need pots in the early phase. But if you have the new food and the other stuff, it should be all good. For the most part, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be a huge difference. Worst case scenario,
Some DPS checks might matter a little bit. We'll see.
I don't think it'll matter.
it shouldn't matter much. Shouldn't matter much. So, but like I said, we'll just give her a run and go from there. But yeah, so your partners will be yellow. Just trying to think of the other little things we had.
It's just your parse won't look as good.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, but yeah, let's just give her a pull and we'll just go from there.
Kind of. Prove us wrong, Pat.
Oh no.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Okay. So just remember, Bell, your spot will be D for this first part. It'll be a spread. Hi, Ruby.
I know.
You're
Hi.
no
Hi, Ruby.
match for me.
Oh, no, thank you. Killed me.
Move.
Oh, right.
Move again.
Uh-oh.
Well, you were really close there, Ruby.
A feeble
Well, no, he shot his beam between 1 and A when it's supposed to go
gotcha.
to A, so I had nowhere to. I guess I could have dodged back to you, but
No, I was
I
thinking
just saw you up
11S
there and I'm like,
for
man,
some
you were
reason.
real close.
also I messed up my.
Oh,
I forgot I have to precast 6 seconds.
You have to
Ruby, what are you
precast 6
doing?
seconds, and you usually hung out at D with me, if I remember right. You always hung out over here because you could get away with it. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be P1 meetings for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
no, I fully expect a fair bit of learning in every phase, and that's alright. That's just kind of how it goes.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
It'll come back, it'll just take some time. Alright, this will be a spread.
You're no match for
Spread. And back. And move.
me. A feeble shield protects
The notes changed, right?
No, you guys can do the same thing. We can just literally input home for, it'll be a spread. We can input home for the other thing, and we'll be all good.
AC
Should
maybe?
we see?
AC, maybe. I'm gonna guess AC because they move. Yeah, it was
AC
AC.
spread.
That's okay. Yeah, I
I
guess
did-
we didn't explain that. So yeah, what we do, just for ease, what we were doing, I forgot to admit. Nope, you're okay. So what we do for that one, just for ease, is everyone stands on our markers, and then basically you'll just look across at me. If you see me move in, you'll move in with me. If your dude's hand is down, like he doesn't have his sword in the air, just start jumping up and down on the marker. And basically, if you and I both start jumping, then we know what it is. But we leave everybody on the markers instead of on the wall because it's just easier to see the two markers that have people on them. Okay, alright, we'll just keep her rolling. Like I said, it'll take some coming back to us, but we'll get there.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Miss Marky, is he busy?
I think he's working on Howling Blade or something. I have no idea. Okay, this will be a move and spread. Move and spread. One more move. Tankmaster.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
No!
Come, show me your strength.
This will be stack. B&D,
2-4.
I think. Or no, 2-4. We'll go 2-4. We'll go 2-4. Stack.
Whoops. Hey, look at that.
We lived. Jin did not. This is spread.
Oh, I killed your Dante.
That's okay.
Just the damage down.
Right.
It's even worse.
I was yumping.
You were jumping, but I think we baited each other because I jumped and I think I baited Leon into a jump. So
Well, Bell followed instructions. He didn't move in and I didn't move in, so I trusted him.
that's all right. It's all good. Oh, so if your dude has his hand down, so if you're looking at the guy behind you, if his hand is down, then you just jump up and down because that basically tells me that your guy doesn't have it there. So like in that case, mine had his hand down, but yours probably had his hand up. So when you run in, I would see you run in. You also don't have to, you don't have to jump up and down. I just tend to do it.
I thought we only jumped when we knew it was R1. So like when both of us didn't run into
Yes.
ours.
Yeah, because basically if you see yours with the sword up, as soon as you see the sword up, you run in, and in theory, everyone should be in except for 2 people. And then that's a simple, you see your partner didn't move in, so you jump, and if your partner jumps with you, then we know it's good. It's kind of how we handled that. But yeah, you don't have to worry about the jumping, it just helps a little bit. So, all good.
Alright.
The jumping thing is a very PF thing that they do.
Yeah, you don't have to do the jumping. It's just when you're sure it's your side, it kind of just tells everybody, hey, it's us.
Yeah, PF does jumping because it's easier to communicate to everyone what the safe spot is. Okay, this will be a spread.
You're no match for me.
Spread. Move. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
You guys are potting?
Come, show
I mean,
me
I
your
am.
strength.
It's gonna be stack.
Already at 64%.
I'm doing it because I have to practice snapshotting it.
Okay, so it's BD, stack. We'll just stack on the marker. Go to your spots. It'll be a spread. Move and spread. Move again. And again.
Wait a second.
Red is safe.
Claim it.
There's red. There will be a swap. So Bell's coming up here. Perfect. Move. go do our lineup.
Oh, we got our bits.
And we're okay. We'll be fine. Okay. First one's out. Second one's out. Third one. And last one. Okay. Lightning 1. Lightning 2. Lightning 3. And then lightning 4. That was
Hi,
my
Jen.
easy.
Huh?
That was me that killed you.
I mean, Jin also wasn't up at the boss, so it was just weird.
Oh yeah, no, the positioning was weird and I adjusted. Got us duped. Okay, that's all good.
A feeble seal
Oh,
protects
Bell there. No, right? Ash?
You were dropping.
Bell's
You
for the
were
next one?
dropping. You were
Bell's right
dropping
here.
Bell on the second. You were dropping Bell on the second burnished glory. On the 2-minute one.
Yeah. Got crazy low, and I'm like, I don't think I dropped Bell there. I don't know what's wrong.
No, I think just
I
some
think
of them
just
went
missed it.
sideways. Yeah, I think some of them bits just sideways at the moment. So we're working it out. Also, can't remember food. Your HP seems off.
Am I? Which one am I shaking?
Okay. Okay. So
You're shaking
no.
that
Quick.
second dot.
Okay,
Yes.
but I
So yours would be the second dot.
I reprised the first one.
Yep.
You can
And
if you want.
then to answer your question, Leon, you can throw your mitt at the very first like spread stack, so the first mechanic we see, and then you can throw it like at like the second to third tether during that tether mechanic. Yep. Alrighty.
Alright.
Just keep her rolling. Yeah, so 64 is not bad. Ideally, we can get it. You can get it as low
I'm
as
the only one fit to protect her.
56, I've seen, but that gets really hairy because then it dies aggressively fast. This would be a spread, but that's if everybody's potting and it gets really
You're no match for
out of
me.
hand.
A feeble seal protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
This would be a spread. AC. AC spread. This will also be a spread. Move and spread. Move again. And again, red is safe.
Light
Red is
rain.
safe. Okay.
Yeah, you would shake here.
I thought we were having to shake the next bleed, but I
Oh.
could be wrong there. Oh, he can shake right there too. That works out. Alright. We're gonna die here because I have very little to keep you alive. That's what it's reason about. Were you throwing wings at this, Jin? You were wingsing that.
Yeah, wings
Right?
is up there.
Okay. That's what I thought. I also need to definitely throw my shield earlier. And that'll help.
My reprise will be up for the second dot.
Yes, it should be.
Or not my Heart of Light.
Yes. Okay. Alright, we'll just keep working through it. And that shouldn't hurt as much next time because the shield will be up now. If we pull, we should be good.
Actually, if I just look at the party map. Oh, okay. Yeah, so things changed. Alright.
Well, they shouldn't have changed, but... Okay, All good.
Oh, okay.
Rep
It hasn't
shaking
changed
that
for me.
first one.
Yeah, it looks like you're. No, you're. It says shake, and I rep. Party mitt.
Well, were you running OT for a MIT before?
No. Yes. Well, we didn't have shake or
We didn't
veil
have
when we were
shake.
doing it.
Right. So we were just following the normal MIT. So I was saying we could just do the same thing, except just consider shake where party MIT for OT is. If you just continue to do what you were doing for MT, which I thought was you were hard lighting that first one.
The first British Glory.
Yeah.
No, we weren't doing that when we were doing it, but I can change it around, so I can do it there.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
you have a better idea what you were doing from it there. So
Me
that's
and
all good.
Marky, we created our own. We didn't even look at the chart, so.
Fair enough. Well, if you have a plan, then go with it.
No, I can.
As
I can
long
just
as
follow.
we know what it is.
I can follow the one we're doing now because
Okay. All good.
it does have a shield tank and a
Yes.
mid
Yep.
tank. So, all right, gonna.
Okay. All good.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
All right. So be buddies. Just position around him accordingly.
You're no match for me.
Move and stack. Move again. And again.
That feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Right, this will be spread. BD. BD, spread. Okay, this will be buddies. Stack. Again. And move again. Blue will be safe.
Light flaming.
Okay, Bell, you'll come up here.
Interesting.
It's no good.
Nope. That was an interesting one. Okay. Yeah, so just remember one thing we were doing there, is we're sticking to a light party system for that. So like light party 1 would obviously be up by 1-2. Light party 2 will be taking their stacks down by 3-4. And then if you have 2 on the same side, so like say it marked Bell and Leon, whichever one of you is on the short tether, so the tether that basically is running from the same side as the room you're on, like the same side of the room you're on, short tether would stay south, long tether goes north, and then the tanks will flip accordingly as needed to even the line out. So okay, all good. We just keep her rolling through.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Alright, this will be stack.
You're no match for
Move
me.
and stack. Move again. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Right row. I'm gonna guess bow light didn't go off.
Oh,
Come,
yeah, but like they go up.
show me your strength.
It's prepping for the second hit, not the first one.
That's all good. Alright, let's just rapid fire them out.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
This will be stack.
You're no match for me.
Move and stack. And move. firing one.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
This will be stacks. BD. Stack. BD stack. This will be stack. This is stack. Move again. And again. Red is safe. Red is safe.
Claim you.
Alright, just stack on him, I'll go south. Stay there, Leon. Get your spots. Line up.
That's better.
Alright, fire 1, lightning 2. Third tether's out. Last tether's out. Fire 1, lightning 2.
That's on me. I saw it.
It's okay. Lightning 3, lightning 3. And then fire 4. We'll just play it out, just do the rest of the mechanics. Okay, so we would have 2s. With the tank buster, which you'll have to do the swap on, so maybe we're both doing this.
Protects nothing.
It's a knockback 1-4-1.
How about you?
Knockback.
Are we just dashing back in on that?
Protect
Yeah, we're just dashing in.
Go.
Then
I can do
the
that.
max melee.
I can do
What
that.
exploded range there?
You got a powder charge.
I-
You shouldn't have.
I think it snapped the close. Ones to align with the 2s.
Yes, we're hiding ones to align with 2s.
Holding ones for what?
Holding 1's where?
Don't.
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to remember where you'd be holding 1s.
Where are we holding ones?
This is only for me and Kat.
Oh,
Yeah, we got people with ones have like some complex holding and all this bullshit.
gotcha. That makes more sense.
And then you pop ones during downtime during P2. Line rampart.
Oh, you pop them early so that they show
Yeah.
up. So you have them at the end. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all good. But yeah, so just remember when we're doing that as well. So obviously goal is to make sure he dies halfway through his cast or later. So just need to make sure we do that, which damage shouldn't be weird. Like I said, we may need to have people potting just because of our comp. It's very possible we'll need people potting, but
Well, we got 3 damage downs because I fucked with the tethers.
no, I know. We had 3 damage downs and a death. I'm just saying we may need people potting because we'll have 2 people non-bis, but we also have a really weird comp that isn't good in P1 because Viper's a gauge class so it doesn't go in with a ton of early stuff. Bard doesn't start with its full hit at the start of phase 1 because their first buff isn't buffed. Like their first buff window isn't like their first use of 2s is not super strong because they don't have all 3 songs rolling into it, so it's like a 2% versus like a 5%. So we just have a couple classes that, because they take time to ramp up, they do really well in the later phases of this fight, but not so well in the first phase of this fight. So it's just something that I was saying we may need to consider as we go. And that's not uncommon. I've seen that in plenty of parties where they just have to do it because the comp necessitates it.
Was counting on our goon to compensate, but he's not wearing the right clothes.
You know.
Okay.
Wait, is
Leon said he's
They're
fine.
both gone.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see. Yeah.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
No, I've seen that in other parties where they had to do that, so it wouldn't be a surprise if we had to. Reaper Viper parties it struggles with.
You're no match.
Move and stack.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Move. And move. Yeah, Reaper Viper Bard is a really rough comp in phase 1.
Feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Reaper just does not look fun for ultimates.
This will be a spread. BD spread. Boy dog spread. I think it's fun in certain phases. So we stack. Move and stack. Again.
The non-downtime phases.
And again. Blue is safe. Blue is safe.
It's fun in the same way. Viper is fun.
There is a swap. Perfect. Bell's up here. No.
You enjoy optimizing and calculating out your rotation around the class.
Okay, move it
Sounds
up.
exhausting.
Accurate. Okay. Fire 1. Fire 2. Third tether's out. Last tether's out. Fire 1, Fire 2. Fire 3. Lightning 4. So just play her out. 2s will be dying.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Out 1, 1, 4. Out 1, 1, 4.
How about you?
Boom.
Why are we going both?
Because Cat was at the boss hitting it. I think he gap closed back and then it wasn't because the tower.
Ah, I didn't even see him. I thought we had 4.
I saw you running in and I was like, oh, everyone's in the tower. And I was like, wait, Cat's hitting the boss. So, just off timing. It's all good. Alright. All good.
Yeah, those
Okay,
towers.
I just saw him standing.
because they don't snap when they the tower goes away. It snaps later.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
You would use the ones... well, you'd use everything inside your 2-minute window. This will be a spread. And then you would hold the next ones.
You're no
After the
match
towers.
for me.
That kind of makes sense.
Do your thing, Jin. Hit the wall.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Okay.
Come, show me your strength.
This will be a spread. BD. BD. Spread.
What?
Was it not?
It was one.
It was 1-3.
Was it 1-3? Oh, you walked forward. Yeah, that confused me. Yeah, just stand on the marker and then step in from the marker. I saw you on the marker and I misunderstood what was happening there. That's on me. Yeah, our markers are a bit in, but you can just stand like, yeah, you could just stand like right here inside the marker and then move in from the marker if your dude's hand is up. That threw me off. Is all good. It will be very scary looking, but Bell will be in the middle of his marker, so if you're at like the back of the B marker, or even shifted very slightly towards the 3, like the 3 side of the B marker, you'll be fine. Right there. That was my bad. Alright, this will be stacks.
You're no match for me.
Move, stack. Move. And
Not the BB instant.
A feeble seal protects
says
nothing.
you were at B and D.
All them damage down to argue with you.
Show me your strength.
This will be stack. Two, 4. 2-4 stack. This will also be stack. Move and stack. Move again. And again. Red is safe.
Claim
This one?
You need to move that day.
Oh,
You're south. It was a double group too.
I missed it.
Yeah,
Owie.
that was my bad. Do me a favor, flip the countdown to like 13 seconds or 15 seconds or something. If you're able to do that. That'll solve my problem I'm having. 16 works too. It is incredibly tight for spreading Adlo, and if I'm late by a second, the Adlo isn't back up by the time we hit that, which was the problem there. As I went to hit it, and it was off by 1 second.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Alright, this will be stack.
You're no match for me.
Move and stack. And move. And move.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Okay. Should be BD. Spread. Spread.
Light claim you.
Okay. All good.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
This will be spread.
You're no match for me.
Move, spread. Move again. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
This will be stack. BD. This will be spread. Move and spread. Move again. And again. Red is safe.
Light flame.
Red is safe. There will be a swap. Okay. Ooh. Missing a person. It's alright. Alright, lightning 1. Lightning 2. Third tether. Everything's lightning. Everything's lightning.
Ah, fuck.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Out 411. Out 411.
How about you? Only
I'm impressed, Mason. You had Mark of Mortality and a damage down.
It's in the tower. It's in the tower.
Not fast enough.
Gotta do it right, Ruby. Gotta get them both.
I wonder if they stack. Are they doing like 0.1%?
Okay, alright, we will run it. So just remember, if there's ever a swap happening, remember the tanks will always do those swaps. So,
Adjust.
yep, you guys will always do the adjust if need be.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
This is buddies.
You're no match for
Move
me.
and stack. Move again. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
This will also be stack. Do your markers. Out. 2-4. Stack. So stack. Move and stack. Move again. And again. Blue is safe.
Light flaming.
Blue is safe. Okay, line up. Fire 1. Fire 2. That's the third tether. That's the last one. Everything is fire. Everything is fire. Alright. Twos.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Out 4-1-1. Out 4-1-1.
How about you?
Okay, nice job.
Only I can protect her.
And it should die right on time. We just let it die like halfway through its cast. Okay, good
That's
stuff.
good. Good done.
Yep.
You would stoke the fires of
Okay.
conflict.
So we'll hang out at our spots.
Your blood shall freeze. Cleave.
Out, stay. Out, stay. One, 3. Knock back to 1, 3. We're going towards 4C. Towards 4C.
Ooh. The double tap.
Yeah, no, that was the unfortunate. Jin ended up at C, got nuked, and then the circles go all the way to the wall. Well, it depends. If it's an out, the circles go all the way to the wall. Yeah. Yes.
Closest
honest,
always bait.
Yeah, the people who don't have the marker want to bait. Yep. What's up, Bill?
I don't remember. I don't know Marky's light rampant spot.
Oh,
Do we
his
have
light
that
rampant-
graphic anywhere?
Yes, let me pull it up. Let me double check. It might be in the.
It's in that PF thing that.
I was gonna say
you
it might
sent.
be in the picture I posted. Yeah, it is. So, if you look at the last thing I posted in the Strat channel, that's kind of a breakdown of everything we do, very, very easily. That's a pretty simple breakdown that actually works for almost everything we do.
Are you T1 or T2, Bell?
I'd be
He's
T2.
T2.
Okay. You're like
where
where
am
I am.
swapping? Like, I don't know what my swaps are, or where I need to end up. That's
Your
that's
swap
the
is
question.
so your swap will still be Leon, so it'll be yellow. So basically, if you were to think about it, you were always paired with Marky. So you were always paired with Marky. So you would be for Diamond Dust, you'd be flipping with the same way you did before. So nothing changes for your Diamond Dust. For Light Rampant, you're at the end. So basically, all you need to know for your spots is, I'm trying to think how I could explain this because we're making that diamond.
Would this
So-
make sense for him? Is pretend you were in my spot, but on the other side of the room.
Oh man,
Yes.
that's that stupid. The cheat sheet of where you end up. It is deleted off Imgur, whatever it's called.
Oh, did they get rid of it?
Yeah, they got rid of it.
Let me see what I can find. Well, people are
Just I need to like see my end spots, like
Yes,
saying this
yeah.
is not helping.
Yep, I'm finding it. Give me a second. I have it somewhere. I just gotta find the resource tab for it. Because it should be in. Pins. Convinced here. Okay, if you go to that tab, or that file, you should be able to go to tab, is it 35, I think?
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Just fizz range things.
No, it's,
Oh shit, fuck.
it's 21. So if you go to 21, basically, it doesn't have a perfect explanation, but
So I pretty much either swap with who's that? Ruby? No,
So-
not Ruby.
With Leon.
so basically, if it's a 4 support, you go down south. So
Right.
so if it's 4 support and you're not tethered, you go down to let's see. So it's for support. You're tethered. You will end up at southeast. So you would end up at, what's that marker? 3. So if it's for support and you have a tether, you'll end up at 3. If it is if it's 2, obviously you just kind of go from there. So if it's 2 support, you would be, let's see, if it was 2 support, you had a tether, you would be the 3rd in the line, so you would go to 1. And that would always be the case. So if it's 4 support, you go to 3. If it's 4 DPS and you have a tether, you go to 1. Otherwise, well, if it's a 3-3 and you have a tether, you go to 1. You literally have 2 spots. It's 1 or 3. Those are your spots. It basically you're gonna go to 1 every time. Is effectively the answer. 1 is your spot. Because there's never gonna, if you have a tether, you will go to 1 unless it is a scenario with 4 support, then you'll go to 3. Does that answer your question?
More or less.
So that's really it. Is you'll always be at 1 if you have a tether, unless none of the supports have a pull.
Other than
And
that,
would
I'll be at
force you down to
3.
3.
Okay.
That would force
so
you
1
to
or
3.
3.
Yep. Yep.
I also found it's similar to our old cheat sheet. I don't know if that helps.
This should be fine. If I'm not, you can just yell at me.
Yeah, that's the. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically right.
It's alright, I'm gonna fuck that up because I don't remember.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of practice. It's going to take some practice, so that's all good. Okay. Alrighty. Also food check.
I don't know.
But either way, we are getting there. I fully expect
P1.
some memes off of that. I fully expect some mirror deaths. Like, there's just gonna be some. There's gonna be a lot of random deaths to just random stuff.
I'm the
As
only
we
one
get
fit to protect her.
I fully expect that.
I got all those.
Well, better use that Viper mitt.
Sure, I'll get right on it.
Cool, good.
You're
This is a
no
spread.
match for me.
Even spread.
As soon as Yoshiki gives it to me.
A feeble seal.
Yeah, I'll just give my crown to whoever gets auto.
That does work.
Come, show me your
We
strength.
stack. Two, 4. So stack.
So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I was making fun of these anyway. The one auto's not gonna kill him. Red is safe.
Light flaming.
Okay. Knockback. Never mind. Lightning 1, lightning 2. Tethers out. Lightning 1, lightning 2. Fire 3. And lightning 4. Fire 3. Lightning 4.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Out 1 for 1. Out, 1 for 1.
Only I can protect her!
Oh, kind of high.
A little bit. We're fine. Should be alright. Never mind. Yeah, that was a little high.
When do I need to pop my one? When do I pop enter release when we're knocking back? Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all fucked up. I either have to save it.
If it's the same as Dark Knight, I know Marky was pre-popping in a release or whatever the Dark Knight version is, so he can have an extra use.
Yeah.
But I don't know that tech because I don't play those classes.
Shit.
You could try it there.
Otherwise,
Just
if
be
you're
a-
doing
well,
my ones, you
still-
would hold ones at the end there for P2. At the beginning of P2.
yes.
Nice. So,
Okay.
1 second.
Alright. All good.
I'll try it there. That is.
You know when you're good.
Good.
Gonna.
Ruby, I realized your GIF
I'm
or
the
your
only one
image
fit to protect her.
is backwards.
Is it backwards? All right.
Yeah, I was just staring at it going, that doesn't make any sense, because I'm H1 and I'm never in that tower. I was like, how the hell is that possible?
You're no match for
Move and
me.
spread. I was just staring at it going, that doesn't seem right.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Alright, this will be stack. BD. Stacks. This will be spread. Move and spread. And again. And again. Red is safe.
Light flame.
Knock back.
Oh, what? Oh, you have a prize in there.
Oh, I'll bet.
Okay, lightning 1. Fire 2. Third tether. Last tether. Ruby, you're the third tether.
Yeah, oh,
Good.
No, we're not.
Oh.
You baited your correct thing and just blasted through the middle.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it snapped and shot through the center.
never mind.
Just nobody died because obviously the first one can't kill anybody. But the second one did. Oh, good. I saw you running away and I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Spread.
You're no match for me.
Move and spread. Move again. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
I'm gonna need to be a full heal before the second
Come,
charge.
show me your strength.
Yep. I got you. You stack.
I messed up my mid. Thank you.
1-3. Stack. This is spread. Move and spread. Again. And again. Red is safe.
Light flaming.
Knockback. Lightning 1. Fire 2. That's the third tether. That's the fourth tether. Lightning 1, Fire 2, Lightning 3 and 4. Lightning 3, Lightning 4. Twos.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Knockback 2-2-2. Or sorry, 2-1-3. 2-1-3, excuse me. Knockback 2-1-3.
Ooh, my heal.
The boss is high, it seems.
Only I can protect her.
Probably want to throw the LB at it. Or, actually, I don't think the LB would be enough. Okay. Yeah, like I said, with the comp and with some people not in full disc, we'll probably want to make sure we're potting that opener. Or if the percents look weird, potting the second set of twos.
It was potting.
So.
Is it, yeah.
Oh, that also can impact it. Okay, all good. We'll run her back. Yeah, like I said, our comp is a weird one because we have a few different classes that don't ramp up super heavy at the start. So
I'm sure people are still also getting
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
to their
right. Yeah, for sure. That's also a factor. Okay. Alright. This will be a spread.
You're no match for me. A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
This will be a spread. One, three. Spread.
Can't help but hate this one.
This is a spread. Move and spread. Move again. And again. Blue is safe.
Light flaming.
Knockback. Fire 1. Two. Third tether. Everything's fire. This thing about it. Yep.
It was definitely me.
Yeah, so the tanks have the hardest roll, and you can be anywhere.
Yeah,
be
because you
in any
basically have to
position.
watch to see. Yeah, you have to watch to see how many people are to each side of you. Assuming you don't get a tether.
You're more into the line, conga line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went for the easiest to hardest flex on that one.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
You're the one who wanted to tank.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Okay, this will be a spread. The easiest approach is probably just watching
You're no match for me.
move and spread. It's just choosing to watch to the side closest to where you are. Would probably be the simplest approach.
Protects nothing.
Because if you know there's two people to your right, then you know you have to go left. Or if there's only two people to your left, then you know you're right. AC. Spread. What? Did do that. I just saw Cat in the middle of the room and got real confused. I've done that before. It do be like that. Okay.
I mean, with the way the mechanic works, I think credit was due to you.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Okay, this will be a spread.
You're no match for me.
Move and spread. Again. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Okay. It's gonna be 2-4 in a stack. Didn't get him up in time, but we're alive. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I don't know how, but we're good. This is a spread. Move and spread. Red is safe. Red is
Fancy.
there is a swap. So value. Yep. I'm surprised that counted him in that, to be honest.
I don't think it did.
It just seemed weird we didn't get a damage down from it. But maybe it doesn't do that. Okay. Anyway. We're lined up. We're doing our thing. Fire 1. Lightning 2. Third tether. Last tether. Fire 1, lightning 2. Lightning 3 and lightning 4.
Why'd you do that?
Get damage down.
I mean, at 40%, we're probably not pushing this anyway, but
A feeble shield protects
worth a
nothing.
shot. It's worth it to practice out. Out 1-1-4. Out 1-1-4.
How about you? I can protect her!
I don't know what happened, but
Also, I died HP.
yes, yep. Yeah, the Buster just got you. I'm trying to remember, were you usually Bennying that, Jin? When Ebola did, I can't remember what we were doing.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
Ah, shit.
Don't believe so.
Okay. This is a spread.
You're no match for me.
Move spread.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
HP seems weird
Show me
here.
your
I
strength.
sucked my opener. Super bad.
This will be a spread.
Really bad.
One three spread. 1-3 spread. Is that just too close?
Yeah, that was too close.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
I was
with
just
our
making
comp
sure
we
it
have to
wasn't-
be perfect and we all had to bot.
You're saying damage-wise, or?
Yeah, damage wise.
Yeah, I mean, the other alternative we can do, depending if damage is goofy, is we can always try to run back tomorrow and just take tomorrow to try to knock out as much of the randomness as needed. That will also help, but we can also consider that. But okay, for now we'll just keep rolling. Because ideally, it would take what? Because I'm just trying to think.
The 745 relic also is possibly this in here for some people. They don't have the actual.
I'm the only one fit to
The free
protect
weapon.
her.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because we would only need to kill. This is stack.
You're no match for me.
Move stack. Move again. And again.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Two, 4 spread. This is spread. Move and spread. Move. And move.
Light
Blue is safe.
flaming.
Knock back.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I saw some crazy shit there.
I think he debated himself. Okay, lightning 1, lightning 2. Third tether, fourth. Lightning 1, lightning 2. Fire 3, fire 4. Fire 3, fire 4.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Oh. What? I'm surprised that didn't kill me, but killed all the rest of you.
How about you?
Clearly, you shouldn't take.
Clearly not.
one fit to protect her.
This will be buddies.
You're no match for me.
Move, stack. Move. And move.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Guess it's BD.
Spread.
It's spreading. Spread. BD spread. This is stack. Move stacks. That was too close.
Light claim you.
I think we got those ready for that.
Yes, we did.
Can
Give me
check
1 second,
something
quick.
real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're stepping away to do something. Look at one thing quick. Okay. That actually wouldn't be too undoable. I wanted to look and see what it would take to knock out Biss for the people that needed Biss. And it would actually be pretty simple. We'd have to knock out... We'd have to do 2 black cats, we'd have to do 1 of... What the hell was 2? I don't even remember what the second foot... Oh, honeybee.
Honeybee.
We'd have to do one honeybee. We would have to do 2 brute bombers, but it's only because Jin nuked his coat. So you'd have to do 2 brute bombers, and the only person missing a weapon, technically speaking, is Bell, because Cat has the FRU weapon. So we'd only have to do Wicked Thunder once. Which we could do Wicked Thunder pretty easily, and Dante, you needed to get your ult through it anyway. So
Oh yeah.
so we'd have to do that anyway. So in theory, we need to basically just do every fight once. Minus Black Cat.
To find some shit here on when to pop the ones, because mine is still not lined up and I'm popping it super early.
I promise you, if you go onto the Discord, you can find all kinds of
That's
shit on
where I'm
optional
at.
animations for all.
How long does inner release last?
Not very long.
It's like 12 seconds or something like that. 15 seconds at
15.
most.
It's 15
So
seconds.
your ones are not going to align with the 2s. You hold down until P2. And then it realigns during the second, the 2s there.
Well, because you hold them. I'm trying to think. Yeah. But yeah, that might be something we'll want to consider. Because looking at it, like Ruby's got his done, Leon's got his, Macy has hers, so it should be. Like I said, the only thing Jin's missing is a coat. We may want to consider doing that. Just to get the Biss, just to knock that out. Because it will make a pretty substantial difference. Just based off substat. because like looking at it, well, Bell's doing his thing.
I would almost rather do that tonight versus tomorrow.
That's kind of what I'm wondering, is if it makes sense to take today, rest of today, to try to knock those out, even if we have to scuff our way through them, and then just try to do that. You guys would obviously be missing the tome stuff, but the tome stuff and the upgrades, which would be kind of rough, but that could be handled easy enough.
Did you really throw away your old gear, Cat?
Because even if I'm just thinking, even if we missed a handful of it, like looking at Cat's, like looking at the Dragoon Bis, just swapping that would add, what the hell's this alter? So interestingly enough, the babyface earring is technically considered an alt piece for it, but that's the only thing he's got there, and and the and the stupid OC boots are on there too. That's kind of funny. And chest piece, interesting. It's decently substantial. Just because the difference in gear isn't super high, like because the eye level's not high, you effectively lose 100 substat on every piece. So you lose like 1200 substat across the various things. Yeah, that's why the BIS is so rough for parties in yours, because you're effectively losing. Well, let's see. You would be losing 18, 20. You'd be missing 20 materia.
Should we do M1 to 4 right now?
Yeah, I think that's. Let's do that. Let's try to knock those out, and then let's do that, and then we will jump back in here. Because worst case scenario, they won't have the tome pieces, but they can work on that.
Isn't it? It's unlocked and it's got echo on it now.
Yes, it's unlocked. It has echo. So it shouldn't be anything too super tough, and if everyone flips to their gear sets, to like their actual BIS, it should be pretty...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was gonna run it anyway, so it works out. So where'd those even... Oh, God, they're even under raid now. Yes, I am pulling up the BIS lists right now. I'm pulling up yours and Bell's, and I will just dump those off as we go. Just gotta find... Trigger this. Did it disappear too?
I have it up.
Yeah, I was pulling up on second monitor. So. Oh, thank you. Okay, alright. Yeah, so. The real trick is, Macy, did you keep those markers?
I haven't, I think.
Awesome. I was gonna say, because I do not believe I do. I'm pretty sure I nuked them into...
M1,
Oblivion.
M2, M3, M4. I don't.
Are they lightweight though? That's the trick.
Nope.
Or are they cruiser?
Yeah, nope, I don't have them.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. That's not savage. They're tricking me. That's not gonna do us any good. There we go. That's savage.
Let's see, 2.
This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be a very scuffed experience. Because I got to remember these fights. So. But But it will. The BIS will matter. Like I said, we'll be able to get you all the savage pieces. You guys might just have to like do a hunt train or something to get the tomes to get the other stuff prior to next week, just so we have it all. But yep, those.
Doing OC really gets you that stuff like so fast.
Get you what the
tombstones.
Oh, I was thinking more for the if you do like one hunt train, you're able to buy the upgrades with the stuff.
All right.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Were these it?
Alrighty. Well.
Were these the markers?
Close
Or were
enough.
these the
Those were the ones I believe we were using. It was these.
I had somebody else's markers too.
We were using these because that's where the clone chills is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just wing it. We'll wing it out. All right. Let's do it. Like I said, we have Echo, so if everyone's in BIS. Wait a minute. I could actually use the right food. Okay.
Is mochaca still the best food for fruit, or can we just use made cookies?
Made cookies. You want to use the
Mateable.
made cookies now?
The madeable
Yeah,
cookies.
they're better. They
Yeah.
they're better.
Kinda.
So how many?
Yeah,
You have
so-
to kill her twice.
Correct. Yes.
I don't remember.
We have to kill her
Okay.
twice.
It'd be scuffed as fuck.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a hot fucking mess, but we should hopefully be able to push this pretty dang quick.
Our
So
challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold
okay.
their own against our feline ferocity?
And then remember we were doing yeah, supports were in and then DPS were in.
All right. See you, somebody.
That's okay.
See you, me.
We do the swap dance.
Yes. Yep. We're just gonna let this run through a little bit, and then look. I was sitting there going, I don't remember what the hell's going on here.
No, why am I tanking?
Because you were second on aggro?
We're letting her play out some mechanics so we can remember what the heck's going on in this dang
So
thing.
it was DPS in first, right?
It was DPS in first.
On the intercardinals or the cardinals?
Look alive, folks,
It's on the
because
inner
this cat has
Okay,
died.
so 1, 2 pop. We're going right then left. Then cross.
Let's support first.
Shadow of my heart.
Yep.
I will get Macy up.
Sounds good.
At this point, I just
I
remember
got Leon.
EF more than I remember the way we did.
Okay.
Try this.
I'm just kind of hanging out. Just eating that bleed. And then that was quad, so it's
This
pairs.
is gonna be bad.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I was just kind of letting it go, so I was like, what's happening here? with this?
Yeah, no, I'm remembering this as I'm saying it.
Okay. But yeah, so it was DPS in on the inner cards, and then you swap and the supports go to the inner cards.
Oh, that's
I
different.
hope you're ready to
I
be
usually
ripped to shreds.
when we do this, I know the 4D position.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat.
When
Okay,
we did,
DPS
we did it before.
Ruby in. Ruby in. Oh yeah, that's right.
We're not going clockwise, or are we going
We were
clockwise?
going clockwise. We were going clockwise. My brain went, wait a minute. I forgot.
When we originally killed this, there was no R1 or R2 positions.
Clockwise, aren't you my partner? Oh, it's
based on
DPS
co-
clockwise. It's DPS clockwise, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we all kind of have, so it's okay. All right, we're getting there.
We're
We're
getting
working
Echo.
our
We're
way.
stacking Echo. That's all that matters.
We gotta live long enough to stack Echo. But yeah, so remember we're doing
I hope you're
DPS
ready
in,
to be ripped to shreds.
DPS in to start, and then the supports are rotating counterclockwise.
Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
All right, supports in. I said counterclockwise.
That was also not in enough on somebody.
No, it was me. I was trying to shift back across. Because I rotated towards 3, not 4. So that's why you guys got shot. I'm gonna remember this one way or another.
You're in the right spot.
From my life 9.
By the end, yeah.
My soul
Okay, anyway.
I split.
We're fine.
Look alive, folks, because this
Left.
cat has 9.
Left side of the clones when they spawn.
Go forth, shadow of my heart.
Alright, so we want to be over here. By A. A, and then we cross diagonally through. Now I'm remembering this. Now we're remembering it. Cross through.
Try this.
Partners.
Pairs.
Actually, I didn't recognize you with that on. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Your
Yeah, Macy keeps doing that too.
I always think he's Bell.
It's quad, so. It'll be DPS around the marker.
Oh
Force
shit.
around the marker. Just
That's
dodge
right.
the things. I got him. And it was pairs.
How did I live?
Oh, you guys do stacks on intercard?
Yeah, we were doing stacks on the card.
Very good.
I think. Or were we? I'm trying
Yeah,
to
we
remember
were.
how we were doing
We were
this.
doing on
This-
Cardinals.
Oh, no, it was on Cardinals.
Oh no.
Two people's
Stacks.
stack was Cardinals, or was Intercards,
Yeah.
and the light parties was on Northeast, or East and West.
Here it comes.
Except when it was
Cat's
that.
lithe and lethal
Yeah.
maneuver.
I moved it. Move back.
My ring!
I raised and was like, I have no idea which one is getting double tapped.
Jim, we're alive!
They're still in it! But for how long?
Okay. Remember, you want to be away from wherever they're getting hit.
See ya.
By platform.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Oh, hi.
Macy would you do it that way and not the corner strat.
I didn't
She did do corner
cat-
strat.
Get back on their feet! What crit?
She did do the corner strat. Okay. We have a tank buster. Remember in that part of this. That'll work on getting caught. Knocking back to 2-4.
Running for my life.
I can get you in.
I got him.
Never mind.
I got him. We're all good. We're all good.
From my life 9. My soul I split.
Okay. We want to be on the right.
Beautifully dodged!
Okay. So we'll be inside first when it jumps. One in.
Your mincemeat.
She's jumping right. DPS around the marker. Supports.
I'm trying to remember how that shit works. It's
You take the
Orthosis
fort
gets hit, and when does the follow-up hit happen? Because that's confusing.
after the second set.
So
It's
you
after the second set.
in, and then we move out on the Cardinals so we don't get another hit.
Go up by one. Up by one, we want to stay on the inside. And it'll be the pairs, or the light party mechanic.
But we can't go in out because the support are coming towards us.
We're
And then
going
cross
to the
after.
Cardinals.
So stay inside and then cross.
Go to the Cardinals because the hits
We're going to be
after.
around 2. DPS are around 2. DPS in around 2.
No, you gotta bring it down more.
Or around them, yeah.
It's around the
Around
mark.
the boss.
Around the marker.
It's around the
around
boss,
marker.
around the boss. Oh wait, no, there we go.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
realize
good.
you guys moved it around the boss.
Well, because she jumps, so I jump.
Our markers are not where she jumps. Is the problem.
Yeah, no, these were different markers. That was our problem. I thought we had. Maybe it was the other set of markers you had, Dante.
We
Maybe
had
that's why it
markers.
was in my mind.
We had markers that were where they jumped.
And the
Yeah,
four,
let's-
I remember the 4 middle ones were not equal because we were doing that one weird tether thing.
Yes. Yeah, it's the other set of markers. It was the markers we needed. That's what it was. These were our day 1 markers. That was the thing. These were our day 1 markers.
So these were the right markers that I put in.
It's the other markers you have. Yes, these were the correct markers. These were the correct markers.
So DPS got cleaved. I then
Then you
run
rotate.
all
Then
away.
you swap.
We stay
So,
in on
like-
we stay in on the intercardinal ruby, and then you
Yeah.
go further out on the cardinal because then the supports are going to go to our intercardinal spots, and they're going to move in to bait closest, and then everybody goes to the cardinals because then she's going to do the cleaves on the intercardinals.
And the follow-ups happen at the same time. That's why we're
Yes.
cleaving this. Okay, I got it.
Yep. So we're cleaving the same spot. Yep. So you'll point your thing at 4 right out of the gate. You'll stand in, point it at 4, and then you'll shift to D, and you'll just stay at D. And then I'll take your spot at 4. It'll get aimed there, and then we'll both be standing at D.
And if you're
And
baiting,
it'll do
just
one
make
cleave
sure-
and then another cleave.
If you're baiting, just make sure you're inside the red ring, and anybody who's not baiting, just make sure you're outside the red ring for safety.
Yep. Okay. Alright, let's run her through. Positive, we got more echo. So we have even more HP now. Give you even
You're
more
ready to be
stuff.
ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent.
So DPS in.
Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
Supports in. Just dodge the little cone things.
Something is going very wrong because yours isn't getting baited.
Yes, it is, Maisie. All of them got baited. You're thinking mine is going to 3. It's not. That's Bell's. That's
Except for
what's
the
happening.
last 2 times, and so I went to 4 or 2 this time.
From my life 9.
Yes,
My
but it's
soul
fine.
I
Everything is fine.
split.
Look alive, folks, because this cat
Right side of the clone.
has 9.
We'll be on the right side of the clones. Cross.
Go forth, shadow of my heart.
Right side of the clones. Up by 1. Up by 1. 1 then 3. Cross.
Try this.
And then pairs. Pairs on the inner cards. Or cardinals or whatever we'll put them. Just find your buddies. Were we doing those on cardinals or inner cardinal? I can't.
Remember, we always ran to our diamond.
That's right. Okay, he's leaping beyond.
Oh fuck.
Dodge that. I'm just gonna beat the other one because we're dead. I also feel like we were doing supports baiting first. I don't know why though.
Yeah,
We
doing
were
supports.
because because the melee wanted to have the safe spots on the intercardinal. Is the only reason we did it that way.
Yeah, I remember being
that's-
support baited first.
Okay, then we could just do that.
So yeah, PF did DPS in first.
Okay, that's where my brain is going fuzzy. Okay. Alright, so we'll just do that. Support, because we were baiting them into the cardinals, correct?
Yeah, we did support
okay.
first because melee wanted positionals in the.
And then the inner cards were safe. Okay, we'll do that. So supports will bait first to the cardinals, and then DPS will shift to the cardinal to bait second. That's what it was. That's why this is feeling so weird. Okay. Alright, let's run it.
Feels really wrong
That's-
for some reason.
Where's your black cat glam?
If you had a black cat glam ready right now, that might be the funniest thing you could do. Okay, so support's in, DPS out. Now remember, these all get baited to the intercard or to the cardinals.
Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
Bait it, Cardinals.
Bait to the cardinals.
Oh yeah, Leon, you would go to B.
Yeah, our markers were weird because they're not color coordinated, I think, if I'm remembering right.
They are not color coordinated because I was paired with you.
That's right.
And me and Dante appeared for that, right?
Yes. That's
It was
right.
a DPS clockwise rotation.
From
That's
my
right.
life 9.
We're remembering this slowly but surely.
Look alive, folks, because this
Left
cat
and right.
has 9.
Cross. Left side of the clones.
Go forth, shadow of my heart.
Up by A. Now remember, you stack with your buddies on the
Try
cardinals.
this.
But this is light parties anyway, so light party stacks.
So we're doing Cardinals for that.
This is going to be...
Your
Yes.
miss.
Okay. He's jumping, supports around the marker. Support bait. DPS bait.
Sorry, I keep fucking that up.
It's okay.
Sorry, I thought I died. That's entirely my fault. I didn't move for the second bait because I thought I was dead because I got Steve.
No, that makes sense. You can reset that. This is why we keep our best.
It's okay, Ruby.
It's all good. We're figuring it out. I guess it's been damn near half a year since most of us have been in here, so
How
it was gonna
dare you
be...
not remember to fight? Oh my goodness.
This fight is painfully slow though.
Yeah,
ready to be
this whole
ripped to
tier was
shreds.
painfully slow. Alright, support's in.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
Alright, DPS in. Hang out on the inner cards.
From my life 9, my soul I split.
Look alive, folks, because
Left
this
and right.
cat has 9.
Go forth, shadow
A.
of my heart.
By A. Cross.
Try this.
Light parties on east-west. Okay, find wherever she jumps. Supports will go around
You'll
that.
miss me.
Supports around the marker. DPS. Into your spots. Light party stacks now. Light party stacks now. Now I'm remembering.
Dante, if you want to just invuln the next muster, you can.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Or if do you want to invuln the first one, and then I can do in future polls do the second one.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter.
Surrender.
Okay, starting at 3.
Here it comes. Black Cat's light and lethal maneuver.
We're gonna go to 2 and then hang out at 2 the whole time. So 2-4 is the safe spots. 2-4 are the safe spots.
Oh, Leon, do you want to do the piece of glass closest to the boss, aka the one at A, and I'll do the one that's at C?
Okay. Well, you gotta do your thing, yep. Okay.
This
Everyone else
backwards or
hang on the
forward?
3 side. Just stand there and look towards it. Look towards the corner and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I can remember which one's what.
Yeah, it's always stand in the corner and then move, so party shift up to 1,
Ground pound.
or stay where you are. Yep.
Let's do our knockups.
Yes, they are. No movement. Just casting, we're all good. We're all good.
Doing some fancy shit.
I'm really scared right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's why I was scared.
That's why I moved.
Yeah.
I saw the angle and I was like,
I got bamboozled going for a positional.
It's true, you were a dancer last time, that's fair.
Oh.
We're knocking back to 2.
This is fucking
Everyone
awkward.
knock back towards 2. Just knock back towards 2, and then spread. There's plenty of time to kind of do that. Oh.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I forgot the knockback has
I'll get-
We'll work on
Okay.
getting...
Yeah.
I got Dante, grab one of the melee, if you can.
I'll get Mason.
From
Never
my
mind, someone
life
else.
nine, my soul
I got Leon.
I split.
Yeah.
Well, normally, Kat, if we were all alive,
At least
Just
it's
to
out
jump,
in.
we want to be on the inside. Yeah. Want to be on the inside, and then cross.
when she does the knockback, all your knockbacks are towards the B side of the room.
It's going to be inside of the room, then out. So we're fine there.
Is that 1?
Yeah, 1. Yep.
Your midst
It'll be 1 in. She's jumping right. Supports around the marker. Supports around this. Supports bait.
Shit,
DPS
that's
bait.
my bad, Jin.
Hi, Ruby.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Remember, it's true north.
Yep, it's the wrong way.
It is the wrong way. She always.
It's either 1 or 2. Whichever one, it would be 1 or 2, but we're just kind of dead here. Because we ain't getting to an LB3 by the time we need it, so.
I mean, they're what, 20%?
Yeah, no, I mean, realistically, if we don't have 78 deaths, it'll be dead right about the time we see that mechanic.
Yeah, I was just
So-
saying it's not boss relative. You have to go off the markers.
Okay. That's okay. It's fine. We're working through it.
Don't worry, I bet we get real high parses.
We'll probably get hundreds.
And farce this.
You know, that's what they should implement. They should implement echo parsing into FF logs. It would be the funniest
Challenger's
thing.
first opponent, Black Cat.
It's like, well, I cleared with 200% echo, so I just have a crazy good number of supports are in. DPS are in.
Careful, mine's a little skewed.
I'm fine.
from my life 9, my soul I split.
Look alive, folks,
Right,
because
the
this
nut.
cat has 9.
Right side of
Go
the corner.
forth, shadow of my
Up
heart.
at 1. 1, then 3. Cross.
Try this.
Light parties.
Oh, it's scary.
It's going to be a light party at the end of the next thing. Supports around the marker wherever she jumps. Supports around this marker. DPS. Light party stack now.
It's so overmitted.
Nah.
Remember that would like almost kill us.
It's the right amount of mid. Okay, we're gonna start 3.
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
3 is going to be a safe spot, so move to 2. Move back to 3 and hang out.
Do this fight more often. I just hit my highest on misery.
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Gotta use all that echo to your advantage. Okay. Remember, stand in the corners, do your thing.
I vote because the
It's on
boss
the supports
after
first. Jin, you can go to that close ball. Yeah, you can go over there. Uh-oh.
Hi, Jin.
He's fine,
Oh, no.
he's fine.
Oh, I thought it was a knockout.
Oh dear!
You still can't stand in line with him no matter what.
I know, but I assume he was like
Yeah.
between the two, so I don't know.
I understand.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
all
it.
good. Just play this as safe as we can. In theory, you can stand on the one side because everything else is gonna be
They're back on their
out.
feet. What grit?
I'll work on getting Leon up.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna have to, yep. And that's also a knockup.
They're still in it.
Poor
But
cat.
for how long?
Alright, Tank Buster.
so Cat, go ride your knockback to the B side so that all the melee don't go to the same side.
Yep. It was group 1 knocking back to, in this case, 4.
Group one goes to
Group
4,
1
right?
knock, yeah, group 1 to 4. The other one to 2. That works too.
You know, that does in fact work.
That also
gave,
is what.
I gave you the boss back there.
From my life 9, my
Okay.
soul I split.
Watch for the jump. Get to the wall. So right then left. Cross. She jumped right.
A vicious blow.
It's gonna be a 4 out. 4 out.
Your mitch.
Just jumping left. Supports around the marker. Supports your spots around the thing. DPS. And that was a left jump, so it's gonna be a 4-3. 4 or 3, so we can pull her to D. 4 out or around 3. Alright, 4 out. And then remember it'll be the light party stacks, so.
In south of the boss.
Yeah, he's fine. Cross.
I didn't want to die.
Yeah, that one's based off of like
We'll be
boss.
around the 3 marker. Be around the 3 marker. Remember, if you have the thing over your head, you stay out. But it should also just die here, so. Yep, supports are baiting, but it'll just die. So. Okay. Alright.
We did.
Alright. Okay. Let me throw this out really quick. Oh, I thought I had this done there. Okay. Cat take the neck. Or hang on, actually let me make sure I'm saying this right. No, Bell take the neck. Excuse me. Bell take the neck.
1 second,
just-
I have a add-on that Otto needs loot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Whatever.
Bell.
Okay, so anyway.
Let me
Kat,
turn that
you need-
off.
So Cat, you need to take the earring, the wrist, and the ring. So the earring, the wrist, and the ring you need to take. And Bell take the neck.
I can't take the net because I have to pass on it.
It's fine.
It's
I'm
alright.
gonna turn on Loot Master and I'll deal with the next
I
one.
probably have the books for it, realistically.
Well, we'll just do it again anyway. So
I
'cause we
have
need to
books
do 2
for
of
it.
these. How many books do you have?
Well, you're not the only one that
7?
needs stuff.
You have 7 books.
I have 7 books.
Okay, cool. You can just buy the 2 things you need then because they cost 3 apiece. So, problem solved. We don't have to do that fight again. Because you need to buy a neck and a ring. So go buy a neck and a ring. Oh well, whatever.
And you can buy 3 pieces then.
Cat has everything he needs now too. So,
What
problem
about the
solved.
other books
Okay.
then?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you guys have for other books?
I have no honeybee books, one
Do you
fruit
have
bomb
them?
book, and 4 of the other one. Of 4.
Okay. What do you have for books, Cat?
I mean, they may be on this actual server.
Well, no matter what, we need to do Honeybee one time, and Honeybee evens out because Belle needs the head and the gloves from Honeybee, and Cat needs the feet. So,
No, you want the LHW edition.
yes. Oh, Honeybee's gonna be hilarious. What do you mean?
Mario Kart for the win.
Yeah, we're just
What do you
doing
mean? Why is it 0?
It's not cruiserweight, it's lightweight division.
light heavy.
Yeah.
It's not just light, it's also heavy.
Did you get rid of all your books too?
Okay, he has 0 of all the others.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
doing
very
that.
possibly. You're looking at the AAC Illustrated Light Heavyweight Edition 2.
Oh,
Like I said, no matter what, Belle still needs it, so we need to go in there regardless.
we're 2?
Yeah, because he needs 2 pieces out of 2. Because he said he has none of the 2-3, or he doesn't have enough of 2-3, and then,
Item search won't work if your stuff is not on a different server, like if it's on a retainer or something.
right.
On a different data center, yeah.
It's fine. Honeybee's. Oh wait, god damn it.
Oh damn!
I just
Sure,
realized
I
I
guess
do
don't
this.
want it! I don't want it!
Nope, we're not doing this. I
Yeah,
just
it shows-
realized what the.
It shows
Okay,
enough
good.
server.
Oh my
I have
God.
4 of M4S.
That's hilarious.
So I needed which one? I needed neck and ring out of there.
Yes, neck and ring.
I'll buy that afterwards.
Here, I will send you.
Cat, if they're on a retainer, or like, yeah, you can't access what's in your retainer's inventory over here. You have
Are you
to be on
sure?
your own
Because
server.
it shows for me. It says I have 4 in triple question mark retainer.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's saying
Oh, is it
it's
working?
not telling me the name of the retainer, but it says I have 7 on the retainer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
it didn't used to work.
easy enough. Okay, well, Honeybee will be interesting. Alright, I'm assuming you have markers for Honeybee.
Yes.
But- Alright, cool. Alright, let's just run this guy. Yeah, those were our markers, I believe.
Yeah.
Look, with the amount of mitt and other stuff that's happening, we can just kind of scuff our way
No
through
idea
most of
what the
these.
fuck we did with this, because we were doing this with Sumi, and she did something different every day.
Well, yeah, no, that is very, that is not
Let's show them to
incorrect.
the audience.
Maybe it was
That
funny.
is not an incorrect statement.
Well, the thing was, she's a PF warrior, so she always gets the PF strats mixed up.
Yeah, she'd come in and be like, oh, I did this in PF, I don't remember what we do. I'm like, Sumi, neither do I, because you do something different every time.
Submit to your lovely
Line.
queen.
Into, I believe it was pairs. Line into pairs. If I'm remembering what drop is correctly. Yes. Splash is spread. There it was. Okay, next one will be a spread. It'll be an in into a spread. Spread. Let's do this.
Hello,
This is gonna
Ash.
eat it.
You're
I was missing somebody.
not my
Yeah, you were
buddy,
missing
I'm
me.
like,
You were missing.
I got
me.
Ash.
I
Sorry, I
remember
missed
what
it.
I was doing now. I remember what I was doing now.
Yes, Sumi was my friend. I miss her. She was interesting.
You ready for me to steal your
Okay,
heart?
now we got B stuff happening.
Don't fall in love.
Only Synth Meister 9000.
Okay, it's in inner card. Out inner card.
Challenger resist the irresistible? I
Out
know I
card.
can't.
Okay.
Now
And then
you
quadrants, right?
And then quadrants, yep.
me and Ash are here. I know.
Yes, Bell was up with Leon, yep.
And we can't hit 4, right?
Correct.
I'll give this one to you, Dante.
You can't cap out your meter. So once you hit 3, you're just done. Yeah, you can take that one. 2s. Out.
And if you have 3, you cannot take the stack at the end.
Correct. The
Are
stack
we putting
is
the
done by
stack on
everyone who has
C?
2s. Yes.
Stack at C.
Stack is at C. Just gotta dodge the little hearts that are coming around. Alright, it'll be an out next. It'll be an out cardinal next. Out cardinal. Out inner card. In inner card.
I thought there was an out and an in all the time.
No, it's always an in and an out on the inner card and an out on the cardinal.
having a good time?
Ruby was having a real good time. He was dancing.
Dude, this is so much easier on Viper.
Alright, then he goes north. There's a tank
Your
buster.
favorite time.
And then it's time for Mario Kart.
Oh, nope.
Aren't you?
Are we YOLOing this?
Makes the
Yeah,
journey.
Mario Kart.
We're just karting it. We'll just cart it.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just Mario Kart it. It's
Wait.
terrible. We'll just Mario Kart it.
We wait on the 4th.
Wait for 4. Yeah, wait for 4.
Honey beans changed
Then we're going
the
left.
routine.
Yeah, left. Yeah.
Start
Okay,
go.
go.
Yep. To be fair, we stopped Mario Karting after a long time, but make sure you cut hard. Cut hard across. They're going all over the place.
One's going right down the center.
There is one going right down the center.
No.
Here for that last one.
Who baited that one?
I need
One
to
got
bring it
baited
up.
really weird. Alright, anyway, clock spots.
We're just getting started.
Or no, never mind. It was this. It was the zeros were south and the ones were north.
0 south, 1 north.
Sounds right.
Yeah. This will be a spread at the end. There's one's north, zeros south. And then just make sure the towers get covered if you're the zeros that don't get the markers.
Who's my obedient little bee?
Or sorry, the ones, excuse me. Just make sure both of those towers get covered.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's fine.
The puddles were so weird. I couldn't
It's
get the
fine.
tower.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
gonna
good.
heal
She's
the
just gonna
boss.
do it. Line into spread. Line into spread. Spread.
The simp.
Oh my gosh, he has 4 stack?
World to me, everyone.
We didn't even do simp strat. Okay. Which you could probably get away with now, actually. Okay. Remember, the supports are taking their stuff to the north side. The DPS are taking their things out to the south. It'll be buddies at the very end of this.
I don't even know what the damn talking about.
She's gonna do the beeline. They're shooting the little boxes.
Remember, you have to drop him in the
You have to
L.
bring the puddle to the outside.
It's not tower? Oh, okay.
Very,
No, it's
very
puddles to the outside.
I do not see where I need to drop this. I fucked up.
Not there.
It's okay. It's alright. Just bring them outside. I'll get Cat.
You're right.
Oh, it just kills you if you've already been hit by it.
This may
Yes.
sting a little.
And then it's the stacks inside the box.
What a clash!
Bye,
Neither side
DPS.
is willing to yield.
Why DPS?
Yeah, the other died.
The tanks are up.
Oh, and I thought they were gonna die to the stack because two of us
No,
died.
we're gonna mitt the
No,
shit
we're
out of
good.
the stack. It's a line into a buddies. It's a line into a buddies. Tanks just are taking their solo. We're fine.
Ooh, buddy. Oh, they're dead.
Aw.
Double tap. This little-
LB3.
Jin, just throw a healer. Jin, throw a healer LB when it goes. There we go. Problem solved.
So much easier to just YOLO compared to
Yes,
like that.
it is. All right, so just remember, you're taking these out to your clock spots, or whatever color spot you have. So it'll be a spread. The DPS are out first. DPS will be out first. But it should die before we see the tower. So in inner card, in inner card.
No, fuck you, I'm fighting this. I don't want to do this mechanic.
Cool. Out inner card. Cardinal, out. DPS just go out so you don't kill it. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because you just
No.
whatever. It's
Fighting, I'm
done.
done.
Doesn't matter. It's hilarious how much easier that I turned down freaking Loot Master. Anyway, Belle, don't worry about it. You need the head and the gloves. You need the head and the gloves, but everyone can honestly just leave and let them take the
You
stuff.
turned on Loot Master for Sugar Riot.
Cat, you need the feet. So Belle, pass the feet if you can.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Cat needs
Cat's
the
favorite.
feet. Yep. Cat needs the feet, and the other two pieces you have are tome. Yeah. Your head and your gloves are the Quetzal ones. Belle needs the head and the feet. Or sorry, the head and the gloves, excuse me. Head and the gloves. And then you both technically need that upgrade, so however you want to grab that. Yeah, you'll both need a glaze for at least one accessory, so.
We clean sweep.
Okay, perfect. And that got those done, and that was all we need to do for this place. So that's easy enough. And then on to the next fun guy. Seriously, what the heck happened to... Oh, I know what my dumbass did. God damn it. Okay, we're good now. Now it's on Loot Master. I know what I did.
What'd you
I turned on unrestricted party.
do? Nice.
But we can't unrestricted party this anyway, so... Now it's on Loot Master, so we should be better. Alright, Brood Abominator. What's funny is how messy Black Cat was for the fact that we one-shot stupid Honeybee.
Did we one-shot it? How we two-shot it?
Did we die to
Honeybee?
Honeybee?
We one-shot.
We didn't die to,
No,
we,
we
did not,
one-shot.
we didn't die to Honeybee.
I don't remember. It's all blurring together.
Okay, cool.
We need one kill on this dude?
This dude we need 2...
I
Because
don't
Jin
think-
also got rid of his chest piece, so...
We did not one-shot it, because remember, Ash, you died by going to the...
Oh, you're right.
spot
Okay,
very early.
okay, so it was a 2-shot.
Well,
Alright,
count that.
It just didn't count,
Yep.
really, because it was, like, a really fast way.
let's do it.
Locked it on my memory.
What, this guy? Or Honeybee?
Honeybee.
The fruit bomber has
Look,
ruffled it way
as
to
bad
the
as it is, that Mario Kart was one of the cleanest Mario Karts we've ever had, which is really disgusting.
When is this guy's outfit? Where's his planet?
I get to do the Viper cheese in the towers, right?
I mean, we'll die, but you could.
But the
I
challenge
mean, I
is
fight
that
these
raw?
guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Warriors can literally solo this thing. It's a spread.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah, it was an out and then a
I
spread.
forgot how out it was.
Yeah, so did I.
I think everybody did.
No, I accidentally hit my range, my sprint, so I didn't have it up there.
Yeah, it's
Does
an
everyone
extra.
know what knockback towers are taking and all that?
Follow Bell, he's your buddy. Bell is your buddy for most things.
Looking at the boss, the LP1. Oh no, that doesn't work.
No, it was. It was in the tower looking towards the boss. Group 1 was always going knocking back left. Group 2 was knocking back right.
Yeah.
And the range were always taking the towers at
We started at C, we would go
B
to
or
4.
C. It was B or C.
What's
Yeah,
the mechanic
this
that's marker dependent? What's that called? Where we like there's a safe spot in the center and we have to do the bombs, And what is it? Group 1, I think our markers were A and D, and Group 2 markers were
Oh,
blue markers
shit,
B
you're
and C.
right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's fused down.
It's fused down. There you
We'll
go.
run it. We'll run it and get there.
When we get
We'll
there.
just get there.
You know, like static markers or some shit.
Its static
Yeah,
markers is melee 1 and main tank are red and purple A and D, and Group 2 with blue.
Yep.
I'll blow you.
And range we're doing something. I don't know what the fuck range we're doing.
Same deal.
The group bomber has muffled his way into the ring.
Yeah, you want to
Ruby
take
and
this?
Ruby and I were the red markers. In this case, Leon and Jen would be the blue markers. Or
Because,
the blue and the
Warrior
yellow markers.
can do everything.
Yeah, Warrior can solo tank this fight.
Hey, I did that once. It was terrible.
Not as terrible as when I was on a Viper in this
I
fight.
need you to shirk me, my guy.
Still standing.
I already did.
This was unfortunate.
Okay, out buddies on the inner cards, or you guys on the inner card. But
Yay, you made it!
okay, proxy into spread. Spread. Now I'm remembering this guy. Now we're remembering it.
Sorry,
Punches.
I was used to the main tank doing the under the boss thing, and I forgot that we did something different.
Yeah, we didn't do that, but we can.
No, we don't have to. We can do the normal fourth.
Monkey spread.
The monkey spread.
Okay, this was the knockback, so remember range will take either B or C, whichever one was there, so C. Group 1's knocking back left, Group 2 is knocking back right. Jen, where are you going? Heal through it. Knocking back behind
So
him.
we needed to drag him into that tower and make it easier.
I just saw Jin run away, I'm like, where'd he going? I'll grab Jin if you can grab Leon. Grab Leon.
Heal through that a little bit easier.
I think he's potting, not doing mechanic.
Right, right, he's being a homie. Like, he really is.
I can't believe this whole bit was a lie. He's not actually illegal potions.
All the rest of us get our illegal potions, why can't
My
we?
word, he just
Alright, find your clock spots.
The scoundrel.
This will be an in. He's going to be glowing. In spread. In spread. Knockback into pairs. Knockback into pairs. Oh, hi, Ruby. You were up there with me, and then you just didn't move, and next thing you know, you were just next to me, and I was like, I don't know what just
weird.
happened. Like, it didn't show you flying with me at all. It was very strange.
If the knockback or if it's stack, I'll always be at that corner marker. Wherever
Yeah, no, I knew you were always there. That's always where you were. I just was like, I didn't see you knocking back with me, but you were standing next to me before the knockback, so I got real confused. Yeah, it was this mechanic you were talking about.
Yeah.
Move the tether.
Oh no, this is the stupid tether mechanic first, you're right.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't remember how to do this.
One
You
is
have to
fake.
be in the... You have to get hit by the one that's cleaving. The one you're tethered to, you get hit by, you dodge the other one.
Okay, thank you.
Whoever's tethered to you, you have to get hit by.
Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those element things.
So you dodge the other one, so in this case, and then
And then
they
four
come
is
back,
safe.
and then you go to 2. Go to 2.
Oh, is it?
Because
Oh,
remember,
fuck me.
they do an opposite.
That's right.
And
My
then
bad.
it's pairs... No, you're okay.
I tried to use my Ash cheat button, it wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, gotta do that. Yeah, no, that one, remember, so whatever is the one they're double covering it, I'll call that faster next time. Whichever one is double getting hit is the new safe spot. So, like, in that case, it was either you were standing at 1 or 3, and they were both cleaving 2. Okay. All good.
I don't think it's gonna...
You just don't want to do Wicked Thunder.
Oh no, I actually enjoy doing this.
I'm not looking forward to Witching Hunt.
Witch Hunt wasn't that bad. Like, we've done harder Witch Hunt now, so I don't think it'll be that bad.
I suppose that's true.
We've now done a harder witch hunt, so I don't think that witch hunt is going to be...
I did
guess-
all this on a samurai, so like it's just kind of fun doing this in a different class. Makes it a little more interesting.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the
Bell was on a
challenger's
tank
still
when he did
standing.
this, so this is kind of all something he's already done. Pairs out. Proxy
You made that.
into pairs.
That's what sprint's for.
Die!
Punches. Okay. Range to B. Range meters to B.
Oh, that was
Back to
not
mid.
bad.
Is it over already?
Knock back behind him.
Good luck, healers.
We can reset that. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to heal a 6 stack.
Only 200k a second.
Not without a
Tick.
tank LB.
No problem.
Might need a tank LB for that one. Or a little more echo. One of the two. Okay. All good.
I'll blow you to smithereens. The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
Tank buster.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Outspread. Proxy into spread.
Die! Oh my!
I got Bell.
The challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
All good. Okay, knockbacks. Range to C or B, range to C. Knockback mid. Knockback behind him.
Really?
Alright, who's greedy?
Macy was nowhere near that middle knockback, but I don't know how you went flying as far as you did. That was really weird.
I was standing in the tower and it just said no.
All good. Alright, we'll be clock spots. Whatever he does next will be an in.
Out of the way, tin can! My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions!
Pairs in. Pairs in. Next will be a knockback. Knockback into pairs. Punches.
Dante, you may want to shirk.
Who's turtle pink stance?
Okay. Tag team.
Oh, Nintendo.
Look at who you're hooked to. Make sure you get hit by that one, dodging the other.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those adamant links.
3. 3 will be your final safe spot. Move to 3. Clock spots. Out, or in and spread. In and spread. In clock spots. In clock spots.
What?
Which is...
Oh, empty, that's right. Fuck me.
See, I did the same thing, Ruby. I went
If
to
it makes you
4,
feel better, she was standing on 4.
and then I
Oh
went
yeah,
to
I
3,
went there. I'm
and-
like, wait a minute.
Well, my spot's been 4 for this tier for like the longest time, and I had to stop for a second and go, wait, shit, I'm on 3 on these markers.
Yup. Okay, this is the one where you use your static markers. Safe corners are 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Supports are spreading first. So,
I'm just stuck.
it's okay. Quite frankly, just eat some of the hits and it's whatever. Alright, knock back into pairs.
Yeah, so you always get A or D on that side. So,
Oh, it's
and I'll get B and C.
It nuked us. Yep. And that was my bad. I shouldn't have called the 1 safe spot. Because 1 was safe, but 1 was safe for just me or Ruby. Whichever one of us was going up there.
Yeah, you're gonna call the initial spread corner, correct?
Correct, yes. When I'm not pooching it, I'll call the initial spread corner. Yes. Also, Jin, question. You have the OC chest piece, right? For healer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we only need to do this once.
Brother has muscled his way into the ring.
They have
I
it.
thought about putting that on for the fight, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Well, actually, I'm stupid because I was looking at the wrong thing. I might be misinformed. Hang on.
Because you still wouldn't get materia off of that, so.
Well, I was looking at Sage Biss, and they have it listed as an alternate for Sage Biss, but I was like, wait a minute, I need to be looking at FRU
But the
Biss.
challenger's still standing.
Oh no, FRU Biss is the same. The Arcanaut chest is the best. Out, spread. Yeah, you don't get the thing, but it evens out because of the gear. This is proxy into pairs. Alright, range to B. I think it's just because you only lose direct hit on a healer.
I swear to God.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Knock back behind him.
Belle, we're doing great.
Yeah.
At least you almost made it. That's nowhere close.
I'll work on getting Ruby. Gotta use the little arrows.
I was never good at that mechanic.
Gotta use the runway.
Out of the way, tin can.
This will be an in.
My word, he just assaulted the referee. The scoundrel. No more distractions.
In pairs. Knock back into spread. Punches.
kind of. So yeah.
Okay, your hook too.
By my rules. Ho ho! Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those adamant links.
2. 2 will be the final safe spot. Buddy's out. Buddy's out.
Oh, fucking wrong mechanic. That one.
Punches.
I don't know why I thought it was jumping to the wall.
What's the next one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Let's tag team. Oh wait, we just did tag team. I'm done.
We're doing the next thing. So we'll find the safe corner. We'll watch the little bomb things. Alright, DPS are spreading first in the 3 corner. DPS are spreading 3 corner. And then Leon, you can stay up there, yeah. And then support are spreading 2-4. The 2-4 corners are safe-ish. Alright, knock back. Knock back into pairs. But we're just gonna do
Oh
this.
god. Oh god.
You guys, you know, the sad part is we could have lived that if all 4 of you lived. So I threw all my mid at it.
Best guess the support overlapped us, because the 3 of us look relatively close to the safe spots.
The infernal fuse.
And now we're dead, 'cause
How
of
will
this
the
thing,
challenger
so.
respond?
The fuse fields got
God,
murdered.
I don't remember this one.
It's fine. Okay, so couple quick things because it'll help for the general spreading of what's happening. So if the safe spot, let's just say 3 is the safe corner for east. Leon, you will always be down here. So either 3 or 2 is going to have a safe spot. Your safe spot will always be in the corner. So you'll always be either like right in this corner or in 2. And that will hold for whichever corner is safe for you. You'll always be in 3 or 2, and Jin will always be in the other one. So like if it was DPS spreading first and 3 was safe, you would stand right here because the melee are doing their other things like up in this general area, and Ruby and I are always at the red or the purple corner. So Ruby would be spreading way up. In this case, if 3 was safe, he'd be up at 1. Or I would be up at 1 because Jin would be in this corner. So you guys always you're always looking for basically whichever corner is safe when it's your time to spread for either 3 or 2. Whichever one is safe during your spread point. And the safe spots shift 90 degrees. So if 3 was safe to start, so if it's spread to 3 first, remember everyone, the next safe spots will be 2-4. So the shift will move 90 degrees. Or you'll shift corner to corner. But the colors remain the same. So that's the same thing for like me and you, Ruby. Like we'll go to whichever corner when our turn to spread is 1 or 4. And then I believe Macy and Dante are using pink and red as well. I think. If I'm remembering right.
I don't know what Bell and Dante are doing.
I'm second. Like party 2 right now, so it will be
Oh right, you're yellow and blue.
yellow and red, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Me
Yeah.
and
So
Bell
Bell is red or
Red.
purple. Okay. Alrighty. Just fire it away. It's all good. Just gotta get this guy killed.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
Like I said, we just gotta get the 1 kill on him because
The brute bomber has muffled his way into the ring.
Jin's Biss will let him use the chess piece from the one thing. It'll let him use the chess piece from the new Eureka zone. So
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
okay, It's gonna be out pairs. Out to pairs. Got him. It's gonna be proxy into pairs. Alright, buddies. Okay, knockback mechanic. AC. Ranger AC. Knockback to mid. Knockback behind him.
Who was it?
One bleeds better than 4.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Another alternative that I could use is just the tome chest too. I don't know if that's would be better than the OC one.
It's not. So the reason the OC one works is because it's an identical substat to the Dark Horse. So, whereas the tome one is spell speed piety.
I see.
So it's just not good. Okay, block spots. Alright, it's gonna be in block spots and ACCC.
I was wondering what she was doing.
I had an emergency alert. I had a tornado warning on my phone.
Oh, okay. Knock back into spread. Knock back into spread. Knock back into spread.
Oh, not good.
It's fine. I saw you standing there auto attacking in my spot, so I was like, I'm just gonna go stand.
No, I had to run across the room to grab my phone. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just was like, I think she's DCing because she's just auto attacking.
No, I missed the entire 2-minute window though. My phone was on the other side of the room. It's just a warning. It's not an alert. It's not a current tornado. It's fine.
That's it. Phones are off during raid.
I was like, that's it. No more tornadoes.
But how am I supposed to gamble in between polls?
I'll tap.
I don't know what you're talking about. You've been gambling with our life on half them knockbacks, so you've been doing it in pole.
No, that's rude. Only semi-intentional.
I say I've never said anything more brave yet more true.
Oh, chain deathmatch. There's no escaping.
Okay, look at the clone hook too. It's gonna be 3. So you want to be on 4 or 2, and then 3 is your safe corner. In pairs. In pairs. Punches.
How long for the actual minute window?
9 seconds.
10 seconds.
Okay. I won't be taking part in that.
Yeah, because this was a really bad 2-minute window because it's during this stupid mechanic.
You should know that I have a short
Okay.
fuse.
DPS are spreading first. Safe corners 3. DPS are spreading first. Alright. Sports are spreading. Alright, that's okay. Knock back into spread. Knock back into spread.
Leon, when we spread first, remember you gotta go to the center of the room second.
Someone get Cat up if we can,
I can get
but
him.
otherwise it's gonna get a little bit goofy. So remember, short debuffs are on the short things. That's okay. Okay, supports are on the long ones. Everyone just supports jump on the long one. DPS jump on the short one and start breaking them for me.
For me, okay, breaking mine.
Leon, you're over on the other
Short
one.
Yep.
On the other side.
Macy. Yep, nope, Macy grabbed that one.
Trying, it's not going off.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That's okay.
It wasn't your turn to go, Macy.
I was second.
It should have
No.
been because
It was Leon that was on the second one, was it not?
It's
No, because he was on
R1,
4.
It's R1, M1, M2, R2.
Yep.
Well, you said start from A, so the next one from A would have been at 4, and that's where Leon was.
The next one
Right.
clockwise from A was 2.
Clockwise.
It was where Macy was standing. That's okay. So we'll just go over that super quick. So the order of that, like we said, is Ruby or I will always take the first one from A going clockwise for our respective lengths. Then next will be M1 and
Did we do
main
it
tank.
differently? Because when we cleared this
Sure.
before,
I-
no, did we do it different than PF? Because I remember when last time we did this, I always was first because it was like in MRR.
When I was last.
Oh yeah, we did MMRR. That's right.
That's why. Sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was like, I just remember, like,
No, you're right because it was tank healer. That's right.
From A?
From A, yeah.
Okay.
So it would be, so it would go for whatever the DPS or for whatever the supports have. It always ran. We did something weird because I feel like I was always at the end too. But yeah. So it would just go Bell, then Dante, then me, then Jin. At the end, and then going the same direction, it'll go Macy, Cat, Ruby, and then Leon.
And DPS starts at A counter and support are 1 clockwise?
No, it's everything's from A going clockwise.
always a clockwise.
Everything's A clockwise. Because the DPS have a different debuff than the supports do.
Yeah.
So it's always A clockwise, but Ruby, because you and I are at the back, because the range are there, the range can technically go 4 counterclockwise.
Okay.
Yeah, the range can go 4 counterclockwise.
And sorry, I forgot. I'm 3rd or 4th?
You're 3rd.
3rd? Yeah.
So Leon will take the most. Leon will take 4 counterclockwise. He'd take the first one. You would take the second.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like Jin would take 4 counterclockwise first, and then I would take the second. Okay. That's really the last mechanic we got to even deal with. So we do that right, and we're home free. But all good. All right, let's run it. Get them killed.
So wait, why do we have to do Wicked Thunder?
Weapons.
Weapon.
Are we sure the weapons are this?
That was for my,
I will double check it. But
No,
Bell's
I
is
don't-
listed.
for my
Bell's
Relic
is
might be
listed
better.
as. Well, Bell's for
Oh,
the
yeah.
or for a warrior, it is not listed as this. It's either Dark Horse or Free. For Jin, it's listed as Bis, but that doesn't do us a whole lot of good. But
I'm
the
just,
White Mage,
okay.
fucking everything in his brother was listed as Bis. The Historia Cane is Bis.
I'm surprised because the White Mage's relic should be better than that.
The White Mage's relic is equal to the FRU weapon, which Jin has.
Oh,
That is not the issue. Out pairs. The issue is Bell. He does not have a warrior weapon, so his would be the issue, and the warrior Dark Knight relic is fucking bad. Proxy into spread. It's like tenacity dead. It's real fucking bad. That's the issue.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not.
Yes, it's bad. I have all the bisses pulled up right now on my other monitor. So, and warrior got shafted real hard on their relic. Alright. AC. Plus Dante wants to get his ult through Wicked Thunder,
Makes sense.
so he can take it into Free. So we'd need to do a clear on it anyway. Knock back to mid.
Gamers.
Nice.
she.
And in theory, we don't have to do Wicked Thunder before we go back in there. It's just one of those.
No, I don't mind doing it. I
We
just
might
was
as well.
sorry, just a random thought.
No, you're fine. I'm saying, like, it was a thing we don't necessarily have to do before we go back in, per se.
Out of the way, tin can! My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions!
in, spread. Knock back into pairs. Knock back into pairs. Look for your hook too.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links.
3 will be the final safe corner. We're going to be on 2 or 4 and then move to 3. Buddies out. Buddies out. Punches. And then 2s and the clock spot thing. Or the short fuse, long fuse thing.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
Okay. Supports are spreading first. 3 is the safe corner. Supports are spreading first. Two, 4 are safe. Knock back into pairs. I'm gonna take that separate, so don't worry about me, Ruby.
Yeah.
I was like, I just hyper-mitted the crap out of it. Try
Yeah,
to grab
I
Jin
noticed
if you
that.
can. Try to get Jin if you can. Try to get
Yeah.
Jin if you can. Bell, when you take this, you're gonna have to walk out of the little death field in the middle. Just be aware of it. Alright, supports are on short. Supports are on short. So Jin, you'll take the one at 4. You'll take the one at 4. Alright. Bell hit the first one, or someone.
Ruby, that's not
Yeah,
right.
Bell hit that one.
I thought
Okay.
I was third.
That is
Dante,
the second
Dante.
one is the one you were standing on.
And me. Jin, you'll be next in a second. Jin, go. Alright, Leon, go.
Leon.
No, the debuffs were weird. I just had him go because he was about to die. He got Bell's debuff. Just keep knocking him down. Ruby will be last.
Ruby is next.
Ruby's last, yes. No, it gave Leon Bell's debuff timer.
What about?
Yeah, my bad.
And that's what I was trying to avoid, was I was trying to get him to sack it so that we didn't. I just sacked it myself.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
trying to do something weird to get us back up. That was the
Ruby, you are the third from clockwise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's okay. We're fine. Everyone's up. Everyone's up.
What's next?
Find your spots. It's another doping. Another doping.
It's the next tag.
The next one is the double tag team where you get tagged to him and you need to eat his poison cleave plus the one you're tethered to. Is the next thing that happens.
This is the knockback.
Oh, this is
Or no,
Barbarian.
you're right. This is Bombardian. So it's going to be a spread at the end. So it's 5 punches out in, 5 punches out in, and then it'll be a knockback into a spread. Out. In. Knock back to the corner. Knock back to the corner.
I'll move.
And then once you get knocked back, spread. Spread. Nope. I completely forgot about the stupid Bombardian special. Until Jin's like, no it's not, and I was like, wait, what is it then? This is the stupid fuse, like rotating fuse one. Where everyone had like a set
shit.
spot.
That's right.
Oh,
Or
right,
no,
yeah.
sorry, 3 is safe. It's 3 is safe, you're gonna get tethered to 2 things. You dodge the bombs, but he's gonna die, so it doesn't matter. Just kill him. Just kill him. I don't want to do this. All right. Problem solved. that was a thing. Okay. So Cat needs the chest piece. Let me double check this. Belle needs pants.
We're just doing it once, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna do it once, and then you guys can both just one of you can take that. I don't care who. Someone just roll on that, and that's just gonna go free. One of you can take
get
the
a
twine.
6, you get it. Roll
Yes,
more
so
than a
that
6.
that was all we needed to do for that one. Was because Jin's Bis can take he can utilize the Arcanaut Robe of Healing as a replacement. Because it'll have equivalent or better or it'll have equivalent or better effective stats, so it'll all work out. You went counterclockwise, Ruby, because you were a range.
So I can tell you where the biggest confusion was. We PF did MMRR. We did not because, again, melee reasons. We did
RMMR.
RMMR because we wanted our melee to stay down at the positionals.
Yes.
And Ruby was
That's
last.
what it was.
Ruby was
Yes.
always last. So Ruby just always went to whatever he was.
No, that's right. That's why I said it felt weird that I was in the third spot, but that's right, because Shiro was always first. Because for some reason we had group 2 go clockwise from A. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Group
that
1
sounds
went
right.
counterclock. Yeah, group 1 went counterclockwise because I was like, Ruby, you and I were always at the end, but for some reason Jin's on the other side of me. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we did some weird whacked out shit for the melee. Because like in that scenario where me and Kat were the first 2, but we were on long, it's really terrible because we have no access to positionals for a really long time. So we did it so our melee could stay at the positional markers.
Yep. Nope, I remember that now. Okay, awesome. So,
We get it. You melees are fucking divas.
Okay, so that dealt with... Okay, so you guys should have all your accessories, and that should handle all your other stuff you need, because Jin's Bis with his other thing. So then Belle would need a weapon, but you don't have the Eden Mornax, so that doesn't handle it. So yeah, so you would need a weapon out of there. I'm just trying to think through this. And then obviously the other stuff is all the Quetzal gear. So that'll be on that'll be on you two to get your tomes enough to buy that random other junk and get it upgraded. But upgrading it's easy because it just occurred to me there's a couple different ways you could upgrade it. Hunts are great, but I also forgot about these stupid things. If you have those dumb coins from doing the Alliance each week.
Oh, are we
Those are
done
technical-
from that? Or is
those are
he
one
swapping
upgrade.
characters?
Those are one
is
upgrade.
PF
I
up?
think. I'll have it up 1 second. It is up now. It's up under FRU, but it is up.
That was a lock duty.
You should. Oh, because you don't have it unlocked. Hang on. Let me flip it.
Are
That's
we
just
gonna
because
go work on Wicked Thunder for a little while? Or no?
Yeah, we'll go deal with Apollo Wicked Thunder and see if we can't get it killed. Alright, it'll be under... It'll just be under M1S. It should be the only... It should be one of the only 3 things up in this data center, so...
There's just only 3 things.
What is
Sussy
that alt's
Nugget.
name? What is your alt's name?
If you're not a Lala, I'm gonna be severely disappointed.
Oh, shoot.
It's not even a Lala?
How are you a Nugget?
course it's a
and
Lala.
not a Lala. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll
No,
try to
adventure
knock this
play.
one out.
I don't remember any of this.
Oh no, this is gonna be a hot mess, but we're gonna knock out a few of this because then we'll just deal with getting it cleared tomorrow. If we don't manage to one-shot this thing somehow through the world's most amount of scuff.
That would be a miracle because I truly do not remember this because I know we did shit different than PF, and then I went in and healed this with you in PF to get my white mage cave. So that was an adventure.
Yeah,
And I think I tanked it with you. Tanked it too? I don't remember.
I've done just about every role in this fight, so.
I also remember
That's,
there was a mnemonic about poop. I don't know.
It also just occurred to me that we probably don't have the markers, but that's fine.
I have them.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But
I didn't know if
you
your
have
ult
the-
had 'em,
You
but,
do
yeah.
have the sussy markers.
Oh no,
Okay,
these are the
perfect.
shitty ones.
No, they're the good ones. I don't know.
Hell
what
yeah.
they're for. No. we
No,
need the
screw
sussy
your
markers.
upkit. Screw your. We won't even get
we're
melee
not
up
gonna even
time.
see
I was
it.
gonna-
Yeah.
I know we're not going to see that mechanic.
I was gonna say we can just use these. Okay, so remember, everyone has a spot. Then it'll be ins and outs baits. Trying to think what else we gotta do here. Otherwise, we'll just pull it. We'll just pull it.
There's
I'm just-
lasers.
This is nothing
Oh,
personal, but
Well,
I
we'll
can
pull it.
just
I'll-
pull
Not
it.
like that, cat.
We'll
We
pull
can
it.
send
I'll
a
call
hostage
stuff.
down to
Just
the
do your
league.
best to dodge it, and we'll work around it.
Just remember the laser triangle spots that we'd have to do.
Instructions unclear. Cat got stuck in the dishwasher.
All right, Jin, heal.
Do you
the
have
if
cannon
one needs wings,
cheat sheet?
one
I don't
needs
remember.
simply make them.
Oh, we ain't seen that cannon though.
Especially
That-
as a
we're-
tank, I don't know.
She's crazy.
Are you talking about Sunrise cannon?
P1 cannon. P1 cannon.
Oh, P1 cannon. I will find that for you for next time. But yes,
I mean,
we'll give it a go.
front for the tank.
For
front.
you, Bell, you need to be standing in front, and then if I'm remembering correctly, it's small little blues. Supports go left, DPS go right on your respective sides. Donuts stand
Supports for
on
all.
this deal. That's what I just said. Supports left, DPS right.
Okay, I thought it was the other way around, but I trust you.
We definitely
I
went
was
this
always
way.
put-
If I'm looking at the boss, we went this way.
If the
That's
boss was
what I
here,
said.
I always went this way.
It's
But
fine.
so
it's
if
in
you
the
were-
local roll, so
If you were looking at this thing, if you have the purple donut debuff, you're right here. You're standing right here. If you had the other thing, I believe you were behind them? Yes, because you had to shoot them. So you were
Yeah,
behind
if you're
them.
green, you're behind.
You were behind them, and then if you had the little dots, supports were over here, DPS were over here. Looking towards the boss. Alright,
No, I
let's
think
give her a
it's
roll.
behind.
Disagree with that.
I thought
Yeah,
purple
I
was
think it's
behind.
behind. Yeah, purple's behind.
Was it behind?
Purple's
Purple
behind. Green has to stand directly in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was then. Okay,
Because
I had it
purples are
backwards.
getting shot and the greens are.
Yeah, no, I just had it backwards in my head. Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. Because if it was behind, you'd get
This
hit
is
by...
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Somebody
Wicked
lose the
Thunder
cat.
has returned to the league.
It's fine. Well, like I said, we'll just pull and we'll get there. I need to double check that. For some reason, I'm thinking it's B. No, you're right. They had to be in front. Because the donut had to get hit by exactly one thing. If they were behind, it'd get hit by two. Okay, alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just pull these things. Remember, the range are always the northmost for that safe spot. You guys are on the north wall. Healers were on the south wall. Melees were...
This is nothing personal, but
yeah.
I must have your
It's
soul.
fine.
Wicked Thunder has
We're gonna
returned
wing
to the
our way
league.
through this and deal with the rest of it.
Oh shoot, curse
I
the
guess so.
non-curse patterns.
Yeah, we're fine.
We'll figure it out.
We're fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not too worried
If
about
one
it.
needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy. Ha! A wicked
Front half of the
divide.
platforms or front half of the squares.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Killed Macy. Okay, back half of the platforms out. DPS would be close.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Gonna
Never
guess
mind.
the
Tornado.
It's yeah, that sounds like a tornado. It's okay. It's all good. We technically only had 7 minutes left anyway. So
Oh
You know,
dear,
I've
the
never met a
challenger's
person that
all
actually takes tornado safety seriously. Just saying.
fair enough. But let me do this quick. So yeah, we'll deal with this tomorrow. Just getting Dante's thing. We'll finish getting Bella's deal. Like I said, if you're missing any other bis, do your best to, it obviously probably not before tomorrow because that would be a huge undertaking. But if you're able to get your bis before next week, finish rounding that out. I think, Kat, you have like a handful of pieces you'd need tomes for. Bell would have a handful you'd need. If you're able to get that, it'll help. And we'll go from there. But yeah, I appreciate everybody kind of pivoting there. FRU's DPS check isn't terrible, but making sure we have our BIS, especially as we're reprogging it and relearning it, will help because, like I said, our comp struggles in phase 1, just because of how many weird things they made decision-wise. Like Viper has a really tough time at the first phase of that fight, and Bard has a really hard time because for some reason Square hates giving you guys your full damage buff for the initial window, which I don't understand why. Don't know why they don't do that. It seems like a really weird design choice. But yeah, we have a couple tough comps for Fatebreaker. Because like for context, in Fatebreaker, like over the past couple weeks, Picto is the top damage over the past couple weeks, but our comp struggles in terms of like Bard is the second lowest of the, so Bard's middle of the pack for the Fizz range. Dragoon is the second lowest melee, Viper is the lowest melee in phase 1. So we have our first phase is just going to be rough. So making sure we have our stuff. Now, it gets better because like Dragoon and Viper shoot up super far in the later phases of the fight. Like, they become the best DPS in the late phases, but the early phase, they get punished really heavily. Phase 1 and Phase 2 hurt those two a lot. So, we'll see a good climb there, but the first phase will be rough. And I believe we have a similar issue with tanks, if I'm not mistaken, where Warrior is like one of the lower tanks. I think Warrior is Paladin's really bad. Warrior's, I guess, tied up with Gunbreaker, but so yeah, we'll just want to make sure we get as much as we can out of there. So, all good. Either way, we technically did make it to Shiva today, so we did knock out that bit of it. So, making a little bit. But yeah, we'll get your ult through 4 tomorrow and get Bella's weapon. So, and then you'll be able to run that into, run that in there.
Yeah, once we're comfortable in doing reclears.
Like I said, I don't think the DPS will be an issue long term. I just know when I was progging that fight a little bit, like during this current tier, it was a very rough, there were a lot of comps that, depending on the comp, like some party comps were really disgusting. Like I remember I had a party where I was in with we were in there with a black mage, a Picto. It was like a black mage, a Picto, a samurai, and a dancer. And like the dude literally did the knockback and the towers didn't even go off. Because like we just went flying back, and like as everyone flew back for the towers, it just stopped. Like he just died. So you can get some really like powerful comp because everybody potted. So you had like 8 people pot that thing with just a really strong P1 comp. The problem was all the cooldowns were so upside down in P2, we wiped P2. Because everyone burned so much stuff and no one had any gauge or anything built to carry into P2. So we ended up missing the check in P2.
That's still
so
crazy.
it's kind of weird.
That fast.
So you can crunch this thing pretty hard, but yeah, the more BIS pieces and stuff we're able to get, the better it'll be. It's one of those rough things where it's there. On a positive, we did get through 1, 2, and 3, which was nice. Managed to limp our way through those, which was good enough.
It's not like our rotation is optimized just yet.
Right. There's a lot of things, and that's why I was saying even at the end of the day, like if we use like just a really baseline example of how the damage will look better, like even if you take Cat's gear as a good example, giving him 5 pieces of gear that can be melded, you're still looking at effectively 500 more substat. That 500 more substat matters, right? And like in Bell's case, it's another like 600 some substat. They're not huge, but they're enough that they matter, especially because those substats tend to be crit and direct hit. So they tend to matter a bit in terms of getting things evened out and working. Because
Yeah,
we
it's
weren't
gonna
far
work.
off, and like you said, rotations weren't perfect either, which they won't be for a little while.
Like, yeah. I mean, I remember our DPS was at 20k, and the Dragoon is doing like 29k. So,
Yeah.
but then I'm not sure if there was deaths involved.
I want to say so, yeah. We had some deaths and damage downs and other things too. Trying to think.
I guess I can check ACT, right?
Yeah, I know today we had a lot of random damage downs and other stuff.
ACT does. Oh, never mind. I forgot. FF logs deletes the downtime. So there's no real way to check.
To check
Oh,
damage.
does it? Does it consider
Or
downtime? Oh yeah, no, it does.
Consider
Right?
which part of downtime. Yeah, it should.
When he first leaves.
Yeah, it should consider that.
Why is ACT's damage so low? I guess we're literally doing that little bit of damage. Yeah, Cat was doing 21k, which is a far cry.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying the BIS matters a lot in this fight.
Yeah, it matters a lot
because
that's huge damage loss.
This fight is the one that it doesn't. This one is the one fight it matters in. Like in top, it matters a tiny bit, but it's not a huge thing because if you're using current BIS, it's scaling down far enough that I mean, you're scaling down four gear sets basically. So like for top, it's not as big a deal. Or like DSR, it doesn't really matter at all. Like DSR and top, it doesn't matter as much. And when you get to T, obviously we've seen it doesn't matter at all. But for FRU, it matters because it's current. So the gear, that's why it's worth going to get the pieces and just recreating the BIS. Especially because recreating the BIS is so easy at this point. Like it's such an easy approach to get it done is not a huge task, generally speaking, because I believe, if I'm remembering right, I think they cut the price on the gear too, if I'm remembering right. Can't remember for sure, but I think the Quetzal gear was shrunk. No, it wasn't, but even then, like the few pieces that you would need to get, like you might need to cap out Quetzal tomes like once to get dang near the full set or like close to it. But that's something you can pretty easily knock out like over a weekend. That's something pretty easy to do, generally speaking. Because like Underkeep itself is giving you 80 per run plus all the roulettes, and if you did a Chloe book, like there's so many ways to get the uncapped tomes. And like I said, capping isn't super tough, and if you really wanted to be cheeky about doing it, you could pair it with like, oh, I need 5 upgrades or something, And if you know what I mean, like if you were Bell or Cat and you're like, I know I need to get 6 total upgrades, if you just run Juno like 5-6 times to get enough coins to cap it at 150 apiece plus bonus, potentially you're going to be pretty dang close.
Isn't Juno still weekly capped?
Juno's free now.
It's free now? Oh shit. Okay. I need to form something.
Yeah, Juno is not weekly capped anymore because Juno is not weekly capped anymore because the upgrade coin, because it's an upgrade for the previous expansion or previous tier. So Juno's not capped anymore. So that's why I was like, you could pretty much just go run Juno like 6 times to get enough coins to finish off what you need.
Right.
That's what I was saying. They probably can't finish off. They probably couldn't recreate Abyss before tomorrow, and I wouldn't expect that because that's just so much. But between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, in theory, 5 days, that's pretty easy to finish off the few pieces that need to get done. So that wouldn't be too bad. And the BIS would matter a fair bit. Because if we have that BIS, suddenly we're not going to be, like you said, if we're looking at a difference in damage of, a few K a piece, that's going to be pretty substantial.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought. Unless, let me recheck. That seems way too much.
Like I said, I think it's probably a combination of things. Would be my guess. Because, like, looking at... So if I were pulling... So if I pull, like, just our log from... Let's see. Breaker.
Still, like, several thousands of DPS.
Yeah, so if I look at our P1... So if I take, like, our clear compared to... If I look at, like, our clear today versus the other, it's real hit or miss. Because, like, our one phase that pushed, on the phase we pushed, he was sitting at about 32k RDPS compared to the clear where he was only sitting at 30k, but he also crit way more in this phase one. But like I said, then you look at like the 1.3 and suddenly the damage is lower. So it's going to be substantial enough that it'll matter some. Especially
also,
when
his DPS should be higher than what it was on our clear. Because
new
of
pots,
Bard.
new food, and Bard. Yep.
Bard will help him.
Yep. Well, it's that, and like I said, we're also just sitting at a different scenario because with Macy on Viper, her damage is going to be just lower in P1. Because she was sitting, like, just looking at the clear, she was sitting at like 30k in P1. Whereas today she was she was sitting at 30k RDPS, but like she was like at 27, right? So her damage is going to just be lower. Like if she hits on all cylinders and crits well, she'll hang close. But there's going to be some little things that we just need to kind of piece through. The damage won't be super high, but as rotations get better, it shouldn't matter either. But to the extent we're able to, get as much extra damage in as we can, the better it becomes. Because then we can be a little bit more, it'll line things up better. Because we don't want to end up failing to a random DPS check when we have the means to. Because yeah, I've seen parties. It's funny. PF is a fucking wasteland with this fight, and I watched multiple parties just kick people for not having this. Like I was in multiple parties where someone joined and someone didn't flip into their Frubis and they were like, "Do you have it?" And they were just like, "No, I don't have it. It'll be fine." And literally the leader would leave and just kick them
Damn.
without saying anything. And they would be like, "Why? It should be fine." And they're just like, "It should be, but at the same time, like we don't want to fail a DPS check in the last phase because you don't have the right gear."
Yeah. Especially on our kill, we were like milliseconds away.
Right. It was close. It was real close. So it's one of now I will say this. It was really close. It wouldn't be as close the next time through. Only because I know on our kill, the second 2-minute window of the last phase was the damage was really low on the 2-minute window. And I know why it was low. Because it was the potted 2-minute window, but because X's had gotten so far into Macy's head, she stopped hitting for that like 20-second Exa window to make sure she didn't die to it. So her damage dipped a little bit right there because she was hitting up through about half of it, and then I know she had mentioned she stopped like hitting to make sure she did it right. So it like obviously she's now rattled off 5 more clears, so that's not an issue anymore. But in our clear, you know, with people popping off because people were dying to X's, it you know what I mean? It was just one of those, we were all, I think, safety gaming a little bit more than we could have. You know what I mean? So I think there's definitely room for improvement, and we shouldn't have any issues. Plus, we'll have better pots, so I don't think we'll have any issue with DPS as long as everyone's in their bis. I don't foresee any issues. I don't foresee any issues with damage. I can tell you I've done a lot better damage in that fucking fight randomly in the last phase than I did on our first clear. I can tell you that for dang sure. Because I think it was... What was our first clear? What was our first clear? March 20th?